Hey there everyone, and welcome to another video. And it has been quite a while since I've made a video, so I figured I would actually make one for you guys for once. Now the reason I haven't been making videos is because, well, I was on Windows 8.1 and my microphone stopped working. Then I switched to Linux and I didn't have a video editing software. I tried DaVinci Resolve, but although it's free, it's kind of proprietary and I could not get it to run on Linux no matter what I did. And now I'm back on Windows 10 and everything's working fine. I just can't win with Microsoft. One OS release, it sucks and it keeps breaking, and the next it's fine, and I don't get it. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to add terminal commands in Project Oglowia, aka Peacenet Unreal Engine 4 0.02a, aka the in-dev builds. Now, I'm not sure when this build is going to be out, because it's taking me a bit long to get everything in order, but I do have most of the desktop UI and everything working, and the terminal command system. But anyway, what we want to do is, I'm going to be implementing a basic clear command. So you run it and it clears the screen. Simple as that. So what we want to do is we want to go into the terminal commands folder, and we are going to create a new blueprint class. Of course, this can also be done in C++, but I'm going to save that for a different series. I'm going to do two of these series, one for blueprint and one for C++. This one's blueprint. Anyway, we want to go for a terminal command. Okay, there. And we're going to call it clear command. And what we're going to do is I'm going to open it up, and I'm actually going to drag the no, I don't, thank God Visual Studio was underneath that. Anyway, I wanted to drag this over because this is a blueprint editor. Now you'll notice this blueprint is quite bare because it is not an actor, it's not a component. It is a custom object specifically for the terminal, and it has one overrideable function which we want, and that is on run command. If we click functions, override, and then click this function, we get a new node with an executable pin and an in console pin, and I'm going to zoom this in for you guys. So this is a very simple command. All we need to do is we need to clear the console. So as you can see, there is a console IO output clear function. If we spawn it in, this is our clear command, and we will comment it, and it will be clear the console. Simple command. All we can do is we hit compile. Now that's not all we need to do to get it into the game, because if we play the game, we're going to start out in the Peacenet desktop and everything's going to work fine, but these little log entries here, they kind of despawn after a few seconds, but they're telling you what commands the game is actually loading in and what you can run. And you'll notice there were only two there, but there are 3 commands in this terminal commands folder. We have bash, clear, and help. It only loaded in bash and help. Well, what's the deal with that? Well, it turns out that there's actually one more thing we need to do. We just added the implementation of our command, but we have not actually told the game that our command exists. Unreal Engine 4 is way different than Peace Engine. It does reflection differently, and it does it in a way where the game can't simply look at a blueprint class like that and be able to spawn it in. You need to actually tell it what class to spawn in based on the command name. And we do that using a data asset. Specifically, in the asset data commands folder, we use a command info data asset. Now you see there are only 2 of these, and they're named bash and help respectively. If I go into, I believe this is help, you'll see that we have a name and we have a command class. And this basically tells the game that this is a command named help, and this is the class that will run when we try to run the help command. And to create a new one of these, all we need to do is we need to right click, and we need to go miscellaneous, and we're going to find asset data, or data asset. And don't get asset, or don't get data table and data asset confused. They are not the same thing. You do not want data table, you want data asset. So data table, and it's going to ask you what type of data asset, and we are going to type in command info. Alright, and command info, we're going to click, and we're going to click that button, and we are going to name it CLEAR, clear, open it up, and I'm just going to zoom in quickly so I can actually see, and we'll want to set the command name so that the game knows what to set it, or what to call the command, and it'll be clear, all lowercase, and we'll set the class to our clear command, and we'll save, exit the data asset editor, and we'll play the game. You'll notice 3 little command loaded messages. That's what we want. We'll go to Peacenet system terminal. There's a bit of a bug there with the terminal and it not spawning in correctly, but if you click the maximize button you can actually use the terminal. And if we type help, ignore the little console messages that are telling you what's going on in the C++ code. It's just making sure that the terminal is working. If we type help, we get our bash, help, and clear commands. And if we type clear, it clears the console. And this is cool because in Peacenet, or in Peacenet, the latest Peace Engine builds, the clear command was actually built into bash, I believe. I can't really remember. But with the new system, it can be totally separate from bash. All bash is it tells you your system status, reads for a command, parses it, spawns the command in, runs it. It doesn't have any hard-coded commands at all. They're all built in to the game in the exact same way we did it before. And that is cool. And the way we did this is we made it so that you can actually have 2 terminals running concurrently. You can have this one, which is, it's really hard to show that they're running concurrently because there's not a lot of commands, but these 2 bash instances we have, the one in the center and the one in the background, they're completely separate. They have no idea of each other's existence, and they all have their own state and everything, and it's that wasn't what it was like in Peace Engine, and with Unreal Engine, it is a lot better. Now, no exit command yet, but in the future that will be there, so if you type exit, you'll get a command not found error, and if you type slash, you'll get a parser error. One thing oh, there's a bug right there. I'm going to have to fix that eventually, but let's go back here. I want to experiment with something. Clear, then help. Okay, what is going on here? It seems like the game, as soon as you enter an escape sequence, it does some bonkers stuff that I'm not sure about. I'm gonna have to look into that. But what is really cool is I can actually, apparently, completely break the game. So that's cool. Oh, I was in the Unreal Dev console, I forgot. So that's cool. If you press the tilde key, I keep forgetting about this, but if you press the I almost said dildo. If you press the tilde key in Unreal Engine, you get a developer console. Like a fully fledged developer console. No one ever actually told me that, but I wouldn't be able to tell you how to use that. Anyway, enough rambling. This has been how to add a terminal command to Peacenet 0.02a, Project Oglowia, and I will see you guys in the next video. That'll be probably how to add an app launcher item or something like that whenever I get that system in place. There is already a way to add app launchers or app launcher items, but it's not automated. So I want to automate it first, just like I did with terminal commands. Anyway, that's about it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. And of course, I have to end this on my other monitor because I have not set up a hotkey. Brilliant! Also, before I go, thank you to ImmutableLamda and DevilsD for helping me out with setting up this asset registry stuff that allowed me to do this. And anyway, for real now, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.